Hey guys, ZigZag here. Today we're going to take you through one of the fastest maps on Black Ops, Radiation. What I mean by fastest is the team who is constantly pushing and applying the most pressure gives their opponent some really terrible spawns. Most of the firefights on this map take place outdoors, but there is also a basement tunnel that can make up for some game-changing momentum. Here we are spawning Spetsnaz side. Right here is the shipping room. It has a couple camping spots and some notable spawn locations, but overall not too much action. Behind it are these tower walkways that are long and narrow. Also, be sure to utilize the red barrels at the start of every round. They can make for some nice multi-kills. A quick flash can let you know if anybody's headed your way. This is one of the few maps that has some form of interaction. You can control these large gates from either side of the map. These can actually make for huge game changes. From here you can peek across to the double windows. There are a couple buildings in Black Ops spawn. One is another shipping room that also leads to the tunnel below. The Black Ops spawn is a fairly wide open area and has lots of little nooks and crannies, which can be fun but not always too effective. You will possibly end up restricting yourself to one end of the map. You can climb this forklift to use one of my favorite spots on the map. It gives you a clear view of the center of the map as well as bottom reactor room. From here you can head into the reactor room. There is a conveyor belt that leads to a catwalk that lines the back side of the room. Also note that center reactor room is a spawn haven. This upper control room can see the inside and middle of the map clearly. Be sure to utilize the control room switch to open the middle gates. You can then use the roof to your advantage when pushing the enemy to your spawn, but don't get too comfortable as you're out in the open. Another amazing spot that you can impress your friends with is the fan area. This area gives you an elevated position on people spawning Black Ops side. Heading out the backside of reactor room is another major choke point. Make sure you're very cautious of nades and flashes when in this room. We're now moving to the Spetsnaz side of the map. This lookout can give you some great elevated spots for picking off guys across the map, or just giving you a nice look down the center of the map. If we head to lower Spetsnaz spawn, we can see it has a few camping spots, but otherwise remains fairly empty. Here's the part of the map that takes you underground. The basement tunnel has wide open spaces and 5 access points. If you're able to move swiftly through the basement tunnel, you have the opportunity to cut the map in half. But don't let this tunnel fool you. It's almost as unsafe as running through the center of the map. There you have a quick rundown on the map Radiation. I hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough and be sure to use some of the unique spots we just pointed out.